No moon, no milk. Martha, the cow, was crying one morning. I am sick of being a cow. Eat grass, get milked, eat grass, get milked day after day. I am so bored. Martha complained. Martha, if you can go to a place wherever you want. Where would you like to go? Rob asked. I would like to go to the moon, said Martha. Moon? Said Rob. But we don't have any cattle in the space program, Rob said. Listen! My great-great-grandmother jumped over the moon. If she can jump over it, then I can walk over it. How about that? You let down some milk first, Rob said. Martha shook her head and said, "No moon, no milk." Rob knew there was no way to take Martha to the moon, so he took her to Venice Beach instead. Do you know there is not a drop of water for surfing on the moon? Rob said. You know cows don't surf. Martha said. I know, Rob said. No moon, no milk. Martha said. Then Rob took Martha to Crater Lake National Park instead. Look, Martha, that's a real crater. Rob said. I'll bet craters on the moon are much better, Martha said. But Martha, you have to know that a cow won't fit into a spaceship. Rob cried. No moon, no milk, she shouted, and if you won't take me to the moon, I'll get there by myself. Suddenly, Martha saw a group of skaters. She rushed to them and asked. Excuse me, could you direct me to the moon? She asked. Are you talking about the Science Museum? A skater replied. A science museum? Martha moaned, what on earth can a cow do in a science museum? Actually, there's a replica of the moon's surface you can walk on, Rob said. After hearing that, Martha ran through the door of the museum right away. Martha was approaching the museum. The guard saw her running toward the museum. Wait! What's that? A cow. No. Stop that cow, a guard cried. Rob grabbed a space helmet and ran after Martha as she headed for the moon. He slipped the helmet on her head. As Martha put her first hoof on the moon, she said, one small step for cow, one giant leap for cowkind. Can you believe that a cow on the moon? The guard finally found her and shouted. Okay, now. Can you come back to Earth, Martha? Rob yelled, all right. Martha said. And they both ran through the museum, leaving the guard far behind. So how was it to cow around on the moon, Martha? Rob asked the next morning. Oh, it was okay, Martha said. Okay. Rob exclaimed. Just okay? Yeah. Now I know why my great-great-grandmother didn't stop to cow around up there. Why? Asked Rob. Because there's no grass on the moon, Martha said as she was happily eating the most beautiful and juicy grass on earth.